Them will like it because they probably don't have the same ideology as us.
Okay, let me get back.
Even though we do share the Terran Republic name.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make them the NC though.
I'm not saying it would make it them. I'm saying it would kind of make it like them, like freedom. But since we're stuck on this planet, nowhere.
The Terran of Earth is 1,000-year-old empire.
Yeah. Now,
okay, I did not know that.
Literally,
And this.
yeah, literally, their new lore is they saw the Vanu leave, and the corporations and people who were being oppressed said, "We can do it too." That's basically their lore, and it's fucking awful.
The old one.
Retcon.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There was the retcon. It's the new PlanetSide 2 lore.
Old lore of the NC giving everyone the middle finger and saying, "Fuck you all, we do it right."
Yeah.
Much better.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
Now,
I keep hearing buzzing coming from your phone.
yeah,
I have no. What are you talking about?
it's
Buzzing. Staticky. Basically.
it's
And it hurts.
basically we're getting the static. Yeah, we're getting the static buzz from whenever another wireless device is near your microphone.
I swear to God, I still put this thing on airplane mode and it still buzzes. Fuck this thing.
Yeah. The other thing we decided, if that wasn't the case, what if because the wormhole collapsed, and who knows how many trillions of dollars were lost when the wormhole collapsed for Araxis, the Terran Republic on Earth, like maybe a revolution took a hold, because
maybe how the
Economic
NC
collapse?
could possibly.
yeah, basically economic collapse leading to rioting, you know, mass calls for change, to eventually all-out warfare on Earth. And then maybe a new faction comes up.
It depends on how
could
economically.
be like the Imperial Terran and such.
Or or similar to the new conglomerate Terran Republic relationship without the Vanu.
How do you get to
It
the
depends
SC
on how-
thing?
Go ahead, Raukos, please.
How do you get to the
Shadow, please let Raukos.
Compromised.
It depends on how economically valuable the wormhole was. Since the Terran Republic does not use currency, it's a collectivist nation, so it's nominally communist. We have to ask ourselves just what kind of market forces drive the Terran Republic to bankruptcy or not bankruptcy, as the case may be.
It's true, but the way I'm looking at it is, even with their whole thing, can you imagine the shitstorm that happened when the wormhole collapsed?
But it depends on how well they swing the propaganda machine.
No, that's true, but that's what I'm saying. What if that backfired? That's why I'm saying what if the revolution came because the propaganda came in and people were like, you know what? Fuck it. We are sick and tired of this shit. You can't even keep a wormhole open, and you lost like 1 billion of our own people.
But at the same time, they can say, oh, we knew this was going to happen. That's why we sent such a big ship with such a strong military.
Yeah, but people will
What the
start to
hell
think,
was
oh
that?
wait, why are they doing this?
True, but I don't.
Why not?
True, but I don't think they ever state that they actually send a big military, which is weird.
Well,
TR.
because you said the thing that it wasn't heavily armored, meaning
Yeah.
they probably weren't expecting a fight.
Compromised.
But also the thing is, you have to think of, did anyone watch that alternate reality show where they go back into like the dinosaur time period?
Terra Nova. Terrible show.
Terra Nova. I loved it.
I loved it because it was terrible.
I loved it.
That show
Yeah.
was pretty bad.
I had to watch it just to see how bad it could get.
I honestly was a big fan of it. I liked the idea, but what if it was like that? What if, like, we don't know, because what if the Terran Republic lived in domes, and the only way out was through this wormhole, and then once it collapsed, everyone was like, oh shit, what do we do now?
Well,
What?
the Terran Republic on Earth were pretty, like, set in stone that they were like a hardcore, as he had put it, a communistic dictatorship. Though it was.
Republic is a pretty bad misnomer in all likelihood.
Yeah, they put Republic on it to make it sound nicer. In fact, they are one of the most harsh and cruel dictatorships to ever exist.
Well,
But
hey
at
now.
the same time, long lines of peace.
SCU.
Exactly. That's
Please, dude.
Sorry to
That's
interrupt,
the key
guys.
Peace through power.
Everybody's happy.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to say that we are now starting hour number 6. We are 5 hours in.
Woohoo.
Woohoo!
Very nice.
Wait, what? We're 5 hours in?
Yeah, he's saying He said we're starting on the 6th.
Are we done yet?
Nope.
Don't start.
Alright, so guys, is the 7 times cash tomorrow?
No, 21st, Friday.
Oh, and by the way, we now have $12 in donations.
Very nice.
From Dex!
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, see? Well, Lito, I mean, God, you should have put it on more charm. If you had been just a little bit cute, he would have gone for the 20.
Oh, you guys.
Thank you very much, Dex.
I don't think he's still on the channel. I think he left a while ago.
Yeah, he left a while ago.
He's probably still on the stream, though.
Yeah.
He's listening.
We love you, Dex.
Says Frank.
I need a revive. Oh, thank you.
I don't love any of you.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
we love you.
That hurt.
Big bro hug.
Another interesting theory for that. What if when the wormhole collapsed, what if it wiped out all life in the solar system?
Yeah, but then what about this planet? Is this planet in the solar system or not?
No, it's not.
It's at the
That's
other end
that's
of a
the
wormhole,
point.
though.
Yeah.
And the question becomes, why didn't the collapsing of the wormhole destroy all life in this solar system?
Yeah.
It's
Or
like
was
a
it
mass
one-way
relay
transfer
going
of mass
kaboom.
energy?
Because of
Because the wormhole goes both ways.
why don't I have a pony?
Well, no, the whole concept of the wormhole is it goes both ways. Yeah, especially a stable.
Would have blown
Look,
up on the other
if
side.
it's gonna blow up one way, it's probably gonna blow up both ways. So we should all
Yeah.
be dead if they're all dead.
What if they got invaded by an
Unless,
alien
of course,
race?
we are all dead, and this is hell, and we're just fighting on the endless battlefield of the nightmare future, unable to escape and unable to die.
Okay, this is not Spec Ops: The Line, damn.
Well, yeah, hey, I still gotta play that.
No, it's not. That's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler. That's like what people.
Play that.
That's what people think it might be. Like the main character's actually dead, and it's his own personal trauma-soaked hell.
I remember
like,
that's
personally designed for him.
I remember
Actually,
that's what some people
I just
wanted
came up with a theory.
Duke Nukem Forever to be.
I agree.
Alright, so where we headed to next, guys?
What if it's my theory that everyone pretty much died, but since we were in ships at the time, and we had all the cloning vats,
Because ships are
automatically
more
cloning
durable than
vats.
planets.
We weren't in ships.
Especially, flimsy colony ships not designed for combat.
Okay, what?
Totally
what?
survive massive radiation and cosmic magic explosions that
Yeah.
planets die
Yes,
from.
What if it was
Yes.
like the cloning and computers that got us back started? And
Or
just like no
it
one
was a
noticed.
Halo type, like, explosion that rings from Halo. Meant to
Didn't we not have this cloning technology until after we landed on this planet?
I think. Yeah, I
So,
think
no.
it was part of the Vanu, like their first discoveries.
So
Oh,
the
okay.
regular Terran Republic does not have endlessly cloning armies of soldiers. They just have regular soldiers.
Just
Okay,
imagine
that I
if they
did not
did.
know then.
Yeah.
Which.
Done.
Oh, go ahead.
I said which, and now in that case, that is explainable.
What I do think is cool, though, is that also explains how the Terran Republic Field Marshal, the Vanu Primarch, and the... What is it?
They're not
And-
overly
Yeah.
difficult. You just don't want to get into close combat situations. You
NCCO,
want to
no.
pick your targets
That
well. If
cannot
you
be
see
his
a
name, I
target
swear to God.
smoking,
He's
I think it's his
CEO.
name.
lock on and shoot.
No, I mean, that
you also
cannot
want
be
to put
his
a
rank, sorry.
good amount of points into
I'm pretty sure it
lock
is.
on and such.
Here, I need to go check.
But otherwise, I mean,
That
they
would
work out
depress
pretty
the shit
decently.
out of me.
Well,
Um,
in the new,
The thing I
it
like
would
is
be
that they
the new,
will
but in
reload
the
if you
old one, it
switch
would
to
be
another
like
weapon.
like
So
Messiah
they'll
or
be reloading while you're swapped.
Not for NC.
well, made for the NC because like if it's a rebellious faction.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Don't repeat it, please.
See if I can take this.
Try and
guy.
get to Mesacom so that we can try and relink that territory that's cut off, and we can cut off their amp station. And sorry, go ahead. 'Cause I know I cut you off.
I know, all I was
Yay,
saying
got a
was like
liberator
a
kill assist.
slightly
See,
call
pick
it
your
conspiratorial
targets.
theory. Well, we found an alien race on this planet, so what's to say that an alien race didn't go to Earth and destroy everyone left
Well,
on
we never
Earth?
found the alien race, which is... Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's not going to
part of the Terran Republic
Just impacted
propaganda.
on the
I mean,
surface.
it's true, but they've made a twist on it. Like, what if we never found them because the technology is actually evil and it actually kills the the people that you use? And that's like their whole machine men argument that by genetically engineering themselves, the Vanu sovereignty has. It says to sign their own death warrant.
Oh, someone got him.
That even if they do win, the Vanu sovereignty will die off from either sterility or the cloning system will malfunction because their genetic system has been so dramatically altered.
So it's the TR's job to neutralize them as soon as possible.
Well, that and the part of the propaganda is why join a faction that will never win, even if it does, it dies off. Why don't you join the TR where we're trying to get home?
Yes, but is home really better?
Yeah, that's for each person. That's for each person to decide, but that's their whole propaganda campaign.
Like if I was anyone, I would fight for the NC. Like in real life, I'd fight for the NC.
Honestly, I'd fight for the... Honestly, if it was me, I would fight for the Vanu, because technology is fucking awesome.
Yes, but having freaking plate mail armor is also pretty cool too.
Alien.
Why couldn't they just colonize this planet?
They tried.
They tried, but since the technology from the Vanu and then the NC, it just turned into a bloodbath. Nanobath.
Well, yeah, what had happened was, it wasn't that they had tried, but this place, as you can tell by all of these, if you notice all these buildings, they're prefabs. All of these structures are like just basically thrown down on the ground.
And if you look at the amp stations, it's they have
pretty much the exact same, and the tech plants and the labs.
Yeah, they are quite difficult to dodge without flares. That's why you see me freaking out.
The whole
trying
thing
to
behind
find
it is
every single piece of cover I possibly
this was
can.
a colony
Okay,
in the work in progress.
Oh, it's because it's not a flat
when
surface.
the wormhole collapsed. They didn't have cities built up, they didn't have anything. So when it collapsed, all of a sudden, all they had was all these prefab buildings everywhere, and it was like, oh shit. They didn't have their
good thing
massive,
to do when you're an NG, don't let this run out all the way.
Like that. It was just the barracks
you can
random buildings that have been tossed down as construction
repair tool if you just don't
and now
let
they're
it
fighting
out.
for what resources they do have.
Yeah, what little there is now beyond valuable.
Yeah, well...
That always confused me. If you can nano-assemble people in seconds, and vehicles, why can't you just nano-assemble buildings? Make a city in a few hours.
Now this is interesting. Henry Briggs, the xenobiologist, killed himself.
That's weird.
So that kind of goes with the TR propaganda that BS are screwed.
Yeah, well, the thing is that I just thought of is that, you know how you were talking about a fourth faction?
Yeah.
What if part of the TR that were going through the portal, kind of just like the Master Chief story and the Arbiter from Halo? What if part of the TR from the old Earth is still on there, and they say, okay, this is enough with the current TR, and then they add a fourth Terran Republic faction?
Okay, but then the question is, what's wrong with the TR on the planet?
That their main job is...
Kev, you're just reaching.
Yeah, I am reaching.
Halo reaching?
I'm reaching. Yeah.
No, see, I do think it'd be interesting if the Terran Republic
Here's an
did
idea.
come back.
How about the Vanu come to kill us all?
Well,
Worshippers.
people had said that.
Go,
you know what I mean? And even
go.
Smedley was like thinking he wanted to do that, and nobody liked it.
Okay, I'm
None of their
gone.
testers liked it. None of the developers liked it.
It's because they put them in as NPCs, though.
Well, they have to.
You know, they come to kick everyone's ass.
No. You don't want a fourth faction. It's already the whole point behind it is to split the community into 3 distinctive factions.
If you add another one now, it's just gonna mess people up.
Oh, I don't mean to play. I mean to get our asses kicked by.
Yeah. Well, remember in PlanetSide 1 what they did when a continent was fully controlled?
Yeah, you're talking about...
Special ops. Why not do that with the aliens?
What?
Well, you could.
Just going like just ninjas kind of just going around and just harassing everyone.
No, they were to help weaken continents so that they could be flipped easier, or flip them on their own so they could get back to the rightful owner.
Hmm. Yeah, but then how would that work with and the NPC aspect of like people fighting you?
No, you do not need the NPC. He's
Give the aliens to the players.
Okay.
You're right.
Like group.
You could do that, but I don't know if they like shot themselves in the foot with the new lore saying that they're all dead. I mean, they could just obviously be like, oh, they thought they were dead. So there's an easy way out of it. It'd be kind of like a bullshit way
Yeah,
out.
but that's lazy writing, and no one would take it seriously.
Nobody takes the current lore seriously anyways. It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking
The
terrible.
lore is bad.
I liked the old one. I liked how the NC were actually fighting for a rebellion and trying to free themselves, not just like, oh hi, we're mercenaries.
Yeah. Well, I liked it because they were still corporate dogs, but they were corporate dogs not by choice, but because, hey,
I need to get more
we'll let
ammo
you
for
use
this
these
thing, but I
weapons if you
really wanna
promise
get
to
that
do
next
this,
level of
this, and this for
dogfighting.
us in the
It's just
future.
gonna be quite a while.
So naturally, the person that doesn't have a gun is going to say yes, so he can fight, and then now he's in deep.
Oh yeah, just imagine trying to
And
be
here it's just like
an
mercenary.
NC.
Yeah.
But when you get down to it, no faction is correct in their thinking.
No.
Oh, of course not. They're all pretty fucking awful.
But that's the thing. It's like I see people commenting here. It's like, die you rebel dogs, and like die you Vanu scum. It's like, but we're no different.
My
Yes, they
thought
are.
process
They're rebel
is
dogs and they're Von der Scum.
my thought
Yeah, but,
process is since
but
we
aren't
are
we
the
just as bad
original
as them?
government and therefore the most legitimate authority on the planet.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, we're the only ones who still have allegiance to the central authority of the home world. Even if we're a corrupt and fascistic dictatorship, we're still the government in the truest sense of the word. So, even though it may not be,
The
the
best
most morally correct,
Oh God!
Allegiance
I just saw
to
that in
the
the corner of my eye.
Well, when you get down to it, is it not morally correct? Everyone's happy back on Earth.
What?
Oh, no.
If
Or
Earth
dead.
exists,
After you're dead, there we go.
Yeah, okay.
content or they're dead.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that could spawn a new NC type campaign up back at Earth. If anything, if any word reaches of the NC, so let's just say they manage to get the wormhole back open.
Well, you gotta remember.
see, this is why I want to see.
colony world.
I want
If
to see
anything
like
gets
interface
back about the
mods,
NC
official
and a rebellion
ones,
does
or
start, it has to
officially
be one hell of a fucking rebellion,
modifiable
or
ones,
the
kind of like how
Terran
World of
Republic on
Warcraft
Earth are
has
so
interface
brutal,
mods.
they will
Because I
orbital
want to
strike
enter in
entire
like
continents and
400
say,
certs
"Fuck
and
it,
have
you
it
guys
ticked
don't deserve to
down
live."
based off of how
And
much I
there's
have.
enough people to do that.
So right now my
Yeah,
indicator would say
there's-
300.
So
300?
everyone
No,
know the basic
250
number
certs
of people
left.
on.
in the
No idea.
I think it was like a couple dozen billion.
But of
No,
course they're not allowing interface
lot.
mods.
Well, it could be that.
Well, they sent
Uh-oh.
60,000 people
Wait,
to this
is
planet, so they
he
have to have
near
enough
me?
to spare that much.
Yeah, but just think 60,000 people right now, and we're at like 8.
Oh,
we're at 8
son of a
7
million.
billion. 7 billion.
7.3.
Please let me get
7
the
billion,
hit.
yeah.
Please let me get the hit. Please let me get it. Please
Which
let
is
me
way
get
too
it. Please
much in
let
my
me get
opinion,
it.
but let's not
Oh,
start
it's an
this.
assist. Oh well.
You just did.
Yes.
Um,
Shut
As
up,
long
I'll
as
shut up,
that's
I'll
the
shut up,
planet's
I'll shut up,
carrying
shut up.
capacity is okay, we can do it.
now, this is about 500, 600 years in the future, so
No, 1,000.
no, it's
1,000.
20.
It's 1,000.
1,000.
No,
But
it's
the Terran... That can't be. The Terran Republic is described as being a 1,000-year empire.
So
Yeah.
it would at least
I
be
just had the lore up.
3,000.
Am I the
Long
only
time
one
ago.
at Mesa Com Station?
Nope.
Okay,
No, I'm here.
Maybe with
It's
the new
Update
lore.
for when war was declared is 2845
Wow.
in all your faces.
Wait.
It'd still be about 1,000 years, give or take 200.
Yeah, so that
So
would basically
you said
mean
500, so technically you are wrong, so suck it.
Technically, you're wrong too.
So we're both gonna suck it.
No.
Wait.
In the midst of sucking it, could you please get to Mesa Com Station so we can all suck it together while capping this place?
yeah.
We're currently capping the biolab.
Why? The biolab's gonna take so long.
I love this. I love this chat. I love it. You guys are freaking awesome.
So let's see,
Okay.
only 2% of the people that were in the
I'm not gonna be
initial
able to land up here.
colonial force joined the Terran army. it
God,
seems.
God.
2%.
No.
Which means probably about 2% Vanu, 2% NC. leaving a
Oh, please.
crap
no,
load of
no,
civilians.
No, no. What are you
somewhere.
doing? What are you
Which
doing?
is
Stop
why
dancing.
I say,
Stop
why don't
dancing.
they open like an urban like battlefield type
Okay,
continent?
just
Because
stay
they didn't
here.
have any cities prepared.
Stay.
Like
Stay right there,
Well,
quit
maybe it
wobbling.
could just be a bunch of tech plants
Okay,
and a
good.
bunch of.
No.
You never know. I'm
Well,
reaching again, I know, but
I don't know.
I'm just giving
Well,
ideas.
Cool
It-
favela fights
There
in
are
those
ships
prefab
that
structures.
could be sent down as like city ships.
Well, yeah. Well, think about this. We're not going into a debate on the game itself. I'm using it as an example. Okay. Think
Hate
of
it when my
Mass
mossy
Effect 3,
tap dances
okay?
when I'm
I'd
landing.
really rather not.
And again, we're not going in.
Okay, fine,
We're
the
not
Mass
going into a
Effect
debate. All right.
universe.
Now think of that. Now think of the way they built their colonies: prefabs stacked on top of each other in different arrangements, stuff like that, to make different buildings. They could do that. That could be a pretty interesting city, actually. That could be.
Multi-leveled.
Which is actually what
tech
China's
plants?
doing right now.
With clone
It'd be
babies.
cool with the sanctuary. If again, it's not going to be a sanctuary. They already said they're never bringing it. But still, if they had a sanctuary-like thing, and then they had them like that, cities like that, that'd be pretty damn
You
interesting.
just block cities.
Yeah. They
Oh,
could
yeah,
also. They could also do it to where each of the cities is slightly different too.
Yeah,
like
like the NC could have like iron like
Hopefully my
like
mosquito won't
shanty
decide to
towns.
freak out.
no, I was
Come
thinking
on.
have like
Yeah, I'd like this.
Come on.
Corrugated
NC
steel
could
and...
probably
Where
what
is the...
what
Ask
Well,
yourself, why do the NC
Did nobody ever
dress
think of
so
building
ratty
steps
if it's
here?
all nano-assembled to begin with? Like, their cuff sleeves are frayed and dirty, and their pants are all muddy and shit.
It's
They come
well,
out of the tubes that
that's
way.
yeah.
They
that's-
nano-assemble that mud.
but no. Let's see. That's just supposed to be, that's a natural
That's
break
the-
of gameplay and story. When you're running around out in the jungle,
Oh, now I get up here and they
you're
already have
supposed to look
sex.
ratty,
Well,
and they're
piss
supposed to
on
be
me.
guys that
hello.
their entire design philosophy is brute force and armor. That's literally it.
Oh man, Himmler is here and he's playing freaking... What is that, Credence?
God, glad I have that shut off.
Be back. I'm gonna go take a crap.
Yeah, what I was thinking is, Turn Republic
Oh
more
jeez,
like
and everyone's
this. They're-
bopping their heads too. Sorry.
Stop. I don't want to hear the head bopping.
Whose galaxy is this?
It's a Pubbers blue.
Pubber.
But imagine
Galaxy.
no. Imagine the Terran Republic built like this, block structures, stuff like that. The Vanu have more like spires or stuff that looks more
Yeah.
like alien, and then the new conglomerate actually have like homes because they're all about money, wealth, and all that stuff. So I guarantee somebody's gonna have the wealth to put like 5 of these things together and make it their own build.
America.
Well, remember,
TR
the Banu
condos.
only broke away when war was declared. So how could they get the spires unless they take alien structures? So yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
For the NC, it could be like
I
like
wasn't even
like
paying
like
attention.
not even that, like underground.
No,
Okay,
I'd see that
was that
more
enough
as the
time to grab
Vanu,
another one?
because they were the ones that
I
had to
don't
hide
know.
because they were the scientists. You know what I mean?
If
they
I
were
got a
the
minute
first,
left, I'm
so
gonna
they
put
had
some
the
of those,
most to, run
Points
from.
into...
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm thinking more of like
lowering the
like
time by
current
just a
like
couple of minutes,
okay, what
or
do they
a
do? They
minute.
do
I'm
guerrilla
gonna use a lot of it
tactics.
for an acquisition number, though I do love the mosquito.
NC do guerrilla tactics.
I've been
they
getting
do
more used to
what
playing
else?
it on the
hitting hard, hitting
keyboard.
fast. Maybe like the GLA from Command and Conquer Generals.
Maybe?
Like Spidey
I've-
holes and
Hold on, let me
tunnel.
turn this down a little bit.
Well, they don't really do guerrilla tactics. Like I
I've
said, they're
got
all about
a good amount of
brute
stuff already. I mean, I've got
force.
a
They're all-
shotgun, I've got the
Popping a few rounds into your
AA
head.
cannon, the
They're the
Sky
ones
Guard
that
cannon.
there's a reason
I've
that
got
their
the
tank, the
other
Vanguard,
AA
is just
gun
one
for the Max.
massive, huge fuck off gun.
I've got
it's
the Track
Tiger.
5S. Not really
Yeah.
thinking there's... I mean, I'll probably pick up the
That's,
extra
like I said,
station
that's
cache,
their
but
design philosophy.
I don't know what I'll get with it yet. I mean, I'd like to see them release some more stuff.
We've nearly the
And then
bio
I'll
lab,
probably
by
just
the
save
way.
it up for that.
Do
Okay,
what?
let's see.
We nearly have the bio lab.
3 minutes even.
I know, we're
okay,
trying to
so
help
let's
you
see what
guys
search
get
I can
all the
get to
stuff
drop
around
that
so we
down
can
by
get
another
there.
minute.
I'm heading that way. So.
Find
Well, it's like
50.
half.
I'll drop me back down to about 100.
2/3 us currently.
I know, it'll take a while to flex.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
No, it is. It's
Anytime I come over here, I
flipped,
almost
and we
always see it at the
two-thirds on ours.
3-minute mark, so...
No, I'm saying it takes a while
I could
to
lower it down by
actually
another minute.
flip.
No, I started
Not
the day
change
with, I
from
think,
neutral to our side,
40
starting to cap.
certs. No, I
Yeah,
started it with
on our
about
side
90.
capping.
Well, then I spent
Oh my
30 on the red dot
It's
sight
like-
for
it's
my
like a brick
shotgun
wall.
that I bought earlier.
Boy, I sure would love some assistance with this point right here at the old stockpile.
What? Did they all fucking ran?
Oh,
There were like 7 guys there.
ejection system, you know, I could
Oh,
find
shit.
use out of it, but I'm not getting it yet.
Of course.
I'd
and
rather
now I'm not gonna get the
wait a
point
while.
either.
Well, you
Get
might
some
just
of the other
sit tight
stuff
for a
I'm really
moment. We're almost
interested in
done.
first.
No, you don't get it when you're dead.
The vehicle
you do.
stealth I do like.
what?
That's
Yes.
something that I probably will upgrade more, just not
You get it when you're
now.
dead, don't worry.
I didn't-
I'm gonna keep myself from. It's not capped yet.
Wait, it's not
Mars,
gonna-
okay.
Oh, sorry. I saw Mason.
Hellfire? No, it wasn't.
Be a
Okay,
sec.
And then
Alright, it's capped, and
I don't know if I want to get the lock on or the reload,
got-
the lock on range, or the lock on
I
time.
would not mind
I think
City
range would be a
seeing,
little
like,
bit better.
Lower Manhattan.
It's just
Alright, feel free to
very
leave.
expensive.
yeah.
Hang on, look for.
I
look for
don't
this
know. It's
guy,
about the same
rocket
price
launcher.
in comparison.
Alright,
So, Lido, Mac, how are you guys doing?
I am doing good. I am actually talking with the people in the stream right now. We got 6 viewers.
Tolo said hello.
Yeah, they can probably hear you.
Reading class.
yeah.
Tolo said hello anyways.
He said
Okay,
hello.
Alright, head to Black Shard Platinum Mine.
Setch, are we still talking or are we stopping?
No, the reload
Alright, we can keep
reload time
talking.
does not isn't
one
really
thing-
bad at all. I
because
mean,
things are
and
bad.
reducing it by
The
3%.
Vanu could
I mean,
have
or 5%. Sorry.
biolab style,
Oh no,
where
it's
it just
lock on
keeps
time.
getting higher and
Reload
higher
speed.
up.
Yeah, 3%. 6.
And the TR
9,
could have
12, 15.
tech
I haven't done a
plant-styled
stopwatch check
cities
on the
where it's
reload
like
time yet.
the
now,
unimportant
actually,
stuff
something
on the
I
bottom,
am
the middle
interested in is
important stuff
let
on
me
top, and then the higher
pop
important
back
people
over
are
to-
like
I
up top,
can't-
kind of
no,
like
I won't grab it yet.
skyscrapers, and then the NC could
Yeah,
have
I
like
didn't even have to spend money on it. I'm already
amp station kind
wasting
of, where
more
it's like
time, but
everyone's
it's good
equal,
to have it.
and then there's one person in the
Prowler
middle, which would be the
search.
CEO.
Where is it?
What?
How?
The Terran Republic would have the one where everyone's equal because we're collective.
Performance?
Yeah.
Conglomerate are
No.
capitalist scum.
Defense?
Yeah, they would have the ones that's tiered for your
Utility?
station.
Anchored mode.
Yeah, I guess.
Where,
I'm
the
interested in
plebeian
this one.
workers who are the burger
just
flippers
the
who be on
fact
the
that
bottom floor
it,
and the
you know,
glorious
increases my
blonde-haired,
reload speed
partially
and I can just
genetically
be a
engineered
frickin'
CEOs with 3
rapid fire
bimbets on their
cannon,
arm would be at
kind
the
of.
top of
I
the
mean,
skyscraper.
It's about
Me.
2. It's about 2 seconds for a
Yeah, but- yeah,
reload,
but
so
do you see
reducing
where
it
I'm kinda
down
coming from? I'm using
to about a
No.
second and a
As a
half.
kind of like
It's
idea?
good.
No, because I wouldn't do.
Yeah,
wouldn't
you do
do-
have to find a good
You got to think
strategic
about
spot,
the
and
whole
it's
Vanu philosophy. and
you
their
hope
whole
that there's not a whole
These
lot
are
of
scientists
error around
who
you.
basically were
So,
told,
let me
you know
pop
what,
back
you guys
over,
fucked
get in
up. So when you
my
come into work next,
Mossy.
we're executing all of you.
Oh,
dumbass."
also, is the volume good
Yeah, so they're
for
like-
Really rubs my
mumble?
craw the
Are they
wrong
about
way.
as
Nobody
equal in my
can
voice?
execute all their
Or do I need to turn it up a
scientists.
little bit?
I know.
If our objective is to go home, executing all of our scientists is so counterproductive.
Well, think about it. Remember, this is after basically you've been told
Okie
the
dokie.
world is going
fix
to
it.
end.
Well,
Darn it, I didn't see you had a sunder.
yeah, the scientists were told to fix it, or else.
No, not so much.
I did mess up one
fix
thing.
It, fix it. We need to get home. Oh my god, the wormhole's
the
gone.
rotary
what the fuck do we do?
cannon
Fix it.
for the mosquito.
It was kind of a
I
panic
didn't
decision.
read on
By the way, we're going
in
off
the
a cliff
game
now.
whether it was automatic or burst, and I
Oh,
read on
God.
the website that it was
Buckle
burst.
up, kids!
And I would have loved that if it was if I could
way.
use it with
Wait a minute.
with a joystick
Guys,
or with a
guys,
flight stick,
there's
because then
a
I could
sale
just pull
for
the trigger,
everything
hold it down, and it would
today.
just do like
Yes.
boom, boom, and I
I
could
just
just line
realized
up my
that I'm
shots
buying
a
shit
little
There's a
bit more.
sale every day.
There we go. Got
Well
it.
done. You can shoot
Yeah,
his
but they're
flash,
doing
too.
that. But then think about it.
I had to reload.
3 points.
Yeah, it's fully
you're
auto,
getting
and it's
even
got
more
and
off
it's
with everything.
more for
Yeah.
air.
They're just
but
trying to get people to put
I don't
money
really
on
notice
now
a difference
instead of
with it. That's why
on the
I'm sticking with the
21st.
needler.
Yeah. See, I have $100 in money from my grandparents.
Cash
so
dollar
you know
dollar
where
bill?
that's- Yeah, you know where that's going.
Peanut butter, are you dead? Did
He
you die?
can't talk.
Yes, peanut butter's dead.
Oh. I could deploy, and then you could be alive again.
Go ahead and deploy, because we can go ahead and start capturing this.
Yes,
But yeah, but I'm thinking maybe
Um,
like either underground bunkers for the Vanu. Or
You just
Giant
took
Spiders.
my idea, like I said earlier.
Oh,
Yep.
Setch, this is what
That's
Kev
right.
does. He takes ideas
Yeah.
from other
All right.
conversations and
What?
he uses them as his own.
Wow. I didn't think I was quoting like Halo and like.
Yeah.
He's just a very unoriginal person.
But yeah, as I was saying with the whole thing,
7 times for plagiarism. For plagiarizing. I'm not gonna lie.
see, that's what I was saying. The entire